Okay, we have a loss. Seriously, like I'm just gonna get my ass kicked by this. There's not much I can do. We'll bring in the summers. We'll bring in the scours. I don't think any of this actually matters. I'm going to trim a little bit of blue, try and get the consistency more towards being able to block. I'll bring two of those in. Is there anything else I can mess with? As much as I like Will of Arcana, we're going to take... No, we'll take the Ether Arcs down. Try that. I don't know if this is a good plan or not. This feels like it might be okay. We'll find out. This is not a good start either. It's a shame. What have they got? 1 AB. Okay, so we can work with that. So we're playing the Rampant because I don't want to put it in my arsenal this fast, basically. And we're going to play the Ether Flare because it will do some damage. Generally speaking, the problem with Prism is the second something hits, you lose, and this deck does not have any way to stop things hitting. So, you know, that's where these games always go. Like, I've got a yellow fruit, so when I use it, they should respond with a Herald and make it 5 and hit. And the second they do that, they basically win because they can get so much advantage from the Figments into me because it's a mid-range deck into an Illusionist and they dominate them. I mean, they're going for it there. See, inherently this is the problem. I could block with the fruits, but they will probably almost certainly do the halo. I'm just going to force it on turn 1. Right, we're going to go with it. What they should do is crack the halo in response, make this into a 5, push this through, draw 2 cards, still have a really, really good first turn. I suppose the question is, will they? The answer is no, which, you know, interesting play. Maybe they don't know about it. Maybe they're not running it for some reason, which I would find weird. But I can't remember what the Figments are even called, like which one is which. There's Figment of -1 basically that makes fruits just lose. But, you know, I'll take it. They're going to have a very weak turn 1. Puts me in a weird place here as well. I don't know what to actually do. I'd like to get this big. I thought they would be coming in with something again for the Carapace, which they have not. I can hit them for 4, that is an option, or I could hit this. I definitely need to cycle this at the very least. I think we're going to go for this. See if we can get them to Arcane Barrier it. That'd be my ideal. Yeah, and they didn't. So we'll play the Sigil and we're just going to sit on this and that's it for now. As much as I would like to keep this, if I don't get the option to, I'd rather root bound it and get building towards these doing 8. It will make a big difference to the game. Just 9. Just 9. So, I mean, I just can't stop them already. That's what I mean. Yeah, it's the second turn. I've not drawn a 6, and therefore I'm going to get absolutely decked. I think we are going to just block like a lunatic. I really want this decompose on as fast as possible because it's the only way I'm going to race. So we lose the rampant, that's a shame, but there's 2 more and we have bigger problems than keeping rampant anyway. Like, I might have to fish a felling out at some point during this game to keep trying to race. And there's basically nothing I can do about these spectral illusions until such a point as I find a scour. At which point I'll just try and clear a few out, but till then. Yeah, so that gets through. That's a shame. But it is what it is. Yeah, and again, I'm unsurprised they're taking irradiation. So we have nothing left in the graveyard and we've got to be wary of that, but this is keeping up some sort of pressure. The main problem is they're going to have this figment come in next turn and, you know, draw 2, and there's nothing I can do about it. The Prism's card advantage is enormous and I do not punish them. I think Prism might be a worse matchup than Enigma. It's hard to tell. They're both dreadful. I think Prism might actually be slightly worse because the figments are just ball busting. You know, once they start flipping them, they just start eating up your entire turn. You use a turn to take one out. They hit you for 7. You take 7. That's it. See if we can get this through. Apparently they're now going for the thing. This will be the -1 I think, and yeah, there we go. No phantasm. I just eat it. Let's say it's an awful matchup. I'm recording it just because it's the game I'm playing, and you know, I have a lovely win rate. I've been playing nothing but news, enigmas, and prisms. She's going to be tanking that. I can't even kill this Araya on this turn as well and say, like, this is just a loss. I'm going to play this out purely for the sake of showing people, I think, but I mean, this is basically done. They have AB1, so they should be able to just stop all of this. We'll see. You know, I'm pretty comfortable in the fact that this is dead. You know, me dead. Like, look how fast my life is dropping, basically. And, you know, they are just building an absolute heap of figments. Like, the next 12 damage I deal is ignored. It's huge. Oh, 16, in fact. The next 16 damage I try to do is ignored. So, you know. I wish they would stop building illusionists like this. It completely gatekeeps part of the meta, because while ever these decks exist, Guardians, Verdance, similar, just cannot play. Like, you know, it's a real problem. I don't know if I have to just run at Soraya. I think I do. I think I have to go straight at her, which means there's no point decomposing. But, you know, the whole ethos of Prism design here is, oh, if their deck's full of 8s, they're fine. Oh, if their deck's full of 0 for 4 go-agains, they're fine. And then, you know, the follow-up to that is every other deck can get fucked. You know, to not put a finer point on it. That is basically it for the rest of us, right? Like, what are we meant to do into it? Nothing is the answer. I don't think I'm even going to sink here. There's no point. They're going to beat me up for whatever they beat me up for, and then I'm going to basically just go into a Mind Warp play off this tree. Not very exciting. But, I'll be long dead before I can get them killed, just because of the 12 ward. Like, let's say I ripped full combo next turn and played it, they would prevent every single bit of it, and then I lose. Yeah. This sounds like a really, really salty set of commentary. But you know, it's just the reality of they have designed a class in Illusionist that you cannot beat as, you know, several classes in the game, and I think that's really bad design, if I'm honest. I just think they need to turn around and go, no, here are tools for the classes that cannot touch them. And, like, you know, when I say can't touch them, like, I think I have won a game into Prism. I do not, honest to God, know how I won that game. It is like a 99% loss rate. You know, it's not, oh, it's bad for you. It's basically impossible. Which I think is, as I say, just very poor design. So the only thing I'm thinking here is I could do the tree play, or I could go for a scour for 3. That is an option. Could clear out the Spectral, clear out the Pierce, and then it'll blow up the Victoria for sure. That's maybe actually not a bad play. I mean, like, I am nearly dead. I'll be dead on the next turn, pretty much, I would guess. If I am playing any of this badly as well, it's because I have checked out. Like, it just does not matter, basically. We'll go for the Scour 3, I think. As I say, there's, even when I blow up Victoria, there is 16 ward on the table, and I'm on 6 life already. Like, the matchup is just pointless. There is no point playing it, and I know again that sounds bitter, but like seriously, there is no point playing it. They designed a hero that doesn't have any ability to remove any of these cards from play. May as well Arcane Barrier it. That's all my blocks for the turn, so I'm taking whatever else they throw at me. Oh, I should have put... No, it doesn't matter about putting Gauntlet in. Can block the next thing. Okay, they had quite a weak turn there. Take a card off them at least, but... honestly, assuming their hand has anything in it, their play is to take 4 damage and just kill me, because 5-card hand with 3 angels in play, they should be fine. I think the only thing they maybe shouldn't have done is they burnt a lot of cards on triggering abilities when they could have kept them for flipping over angels. I think that was a bad choice on their part. But, you know, they're going to have to make a lot of bad choices for this to matter. I would say this is a bad choice, if I'm honest. They get this, so they get to do that to me, I guess, but... The two's awkward. They don't have an arsenal, so the plough's not going to do anything. We'll arcane barrier that. Then we're going to sink and get rid of the root bound, because we don't have time for that. It's not very exciting for my turn. It's at least something I can, you know, kill the second with it. Doesn't matter which one I play, I'll keep the for flare because it's better. Got a yellow fruit, so we've got a way to break one of these things coming in. That's good. Why did that not... What did I do wrong there? Seems weird. I'm going to upload this, so tell me in the comments why I just died. I don't think it matters that I've died anyway, but... Oh, it's Triumph. Yeah, it's a hell of a Triumph. Yeah, fine. Yeah, that's what we did wrong. We did not read the card. I was racking my brains there. Yeah, so, you know, we'll do some more closing rant. This game is absolutely fucking impossible. Like, Prism is so miserably powerful into people who don't interact with the way she plays. And this is true of all the illusionists. So first Prism had the problem, Dromai had the problem, second Prism has the problem, Enigma has the problem. And they all have the problem in a different way, but it's still a problem. And that is, they go, my cards are overrate, but you can do a thing, and that ruins it. And you go, okay, can we all do the thing? And the answer is no, you can't. So first Prism goes, oh, well, you know, if you can block with sixes, my angels blow up and I don't get to use them and it's really bad. You go, okay. But what about all the classes that don't run sixes? Oh, well, they lose. Oh, okay. Well, luckily, you know, Guardian has lots of eights, so they're going to do really well. Yeah, but I have these cards that have Spectra, and you need to be able to do lots of little go-again attacks to clear them out, or gain action points so that you can, you know, swing at me and then finish them off, or so that you can clear multiples out with your action points and still hit me hard. And Guardians go, well, I can't do that. So, you know, Prism just dominates the meta because Guardian can't touch her and, you know, to some degree nobody else can. You go on to Dromai, you hit the exact same problem. Oh, it's fine if you've got loads and loads of go again. Well, what if I don't? Well, then you lose. You go on to this Prism. What if I am, capable of doing one medium-sized attack a turn and I cannot blow up any of your heralds because, none of my cards are 8 damage cards? Well, then you lose. And, there's no gameplay in it. That's what disappoints me. I'm not angry, I'm disappointed, to use a term we may have heard from our parents. Like, there is nothing in Verdance's card pool that lets her deal with these things. They get to play 2 for 7 go-agains, and you get to take them to the face. And that's the game. And, of course you're going to lose. I've had people ask me in my comments section several times, oh, what do you do about Prism? What do you do against Enigma? My deck building choices at the moment are that I've bothered to put Red Summers Falls in. Honestly, I'm going to cut them when I get some more cards to put in the deck because it's pointless. What you do when you see an illusionist is you lose. And devoting deck space to take it from a 99.5 to a 99.1% loss chance or something is genuinely not worth it. You're not going, it's not like playing Viserai, where you go, I put some Scours in, I bring some more blues in, and it actually, I've got maybe a 40% win rate. I can do something. It's you lose hard. And I personally don't think it's that healthy meta-wise. I think it's not good for the game for one class to gatekeep other classes out so hard. Guardians do not beat this shit. Wizards, not wizards, some of the wizards, Verdance, don't beat this. It's miserable to play this. If I hadn't been sitting down to video this, I'd have hit concede. Because there is no enjoyment in playing it. I think that's the thing that really gets me on these. It's not just, oh, you lose, it's you lose, you never had a chance of winning, and you're having a boring, miserable time because they're the one doing everything. And you're not looking for a way out, you're just waiting to lose. That's not a fun feeling. So, when LSS watched this video, because I'm clearly famous with my... I think I've got 40 followers. So, thank you to everyone who's bothered to follow. Glad you're enjoying the content. Presumably up until this video, because I've gone off on one. But, I really wanted to get this out of my system. Because, I hate the design of... I hate the design of the last 3 illusionists entirely. Let's be honest, I hate the design of all 4 illusionists. Like, they've... First Prism, I didn't mind playing too much. I was playing Oldhim at the time, and it was a hard match. But, I played a tournament once where I played 4 Prisms in a row, and I went 4-0. You could absolutely beat players if you knew what you were doing, and maybe they didn't know so much what they were doing. Your opponent can do anything as Prism nearly. I think my opponent here played this relatively... I don't want to say badly. Badly sounds mean. They played a very average game there, and they stomped me. Absolutely stomped me. And again, I probably made some mistakes in this. Certainly that last block was a mistake, but... I just wasn't paying attention by the end. I was just sat looking at my 6th life going, I've lost. Which I knew 28 minutes ago. So anyone who sat through this rant, congratulations and thank you. I'll see you in the next one where I will attempt not to kick off about illusionists.